Hey, how's it going? It's Isaac Schade, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play God of This City as recorded by Chris Tomlin. This is a song that was actually written by a band called Blue Tree, but I'm going to teach you how to play it as Chris Tomlin has recorded it. He actually has recorded two kind of different variations of it. The first one they did is on Passion's God of This City album, which they recorded in C#, and that has more of a major key feel to it. And then the second version they did is on his Hello Love album, which is recorded in the key of D, and that has more of a major feel to it. And so I'm going to stick more to the Hello Love album version today, but I'll also teach you the differences of the God of This City recording version. Let me also say off the top that this is a song that is a very good song, but it might only be appropriate for certain situations. Not really just a typical Sunday morning song. You'd probably only want to use it like at a convention or where you're focusing on what's going on in and around your city or your area of the world. So with that said, let me teach you the parts. I'll start by teaching you the piano intro, and then I'll pick up the guitar and we'll do that. So I'm going to angle down here so you can see the piano. Alright, remember it's in the key of D, but it's kind of minor. So we're going to start with a B minor, and then an A, and a G, and that repeats twice. And the notes I'm actually playing are a first, a fifth, and another first, or the eighth if you want to think of it that way. So it'd be B, F sharp, B, A, E, A, and then G, D, G. So that's the bass part, and then the melody with your right hand is a D, an F sharp, an E, an A, and then another D. So all together that sounds like this. So that's the intro, and that'll take you right into the verses, which I'll teach you now on the guitar. Alright, and again, we're in a minor key, so we're going to start with a B minor in the verse, and then an A, and then a G, and an E minor. And then the second half of the verse is pretty much the same, but you just invert the E minor and the G. So it'll be B minor, A, E minor, and then a G. So that sounds like this. You're the God of this city. You're the King of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. You're the light in this darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. You're the peace for the restless. You are. So that's for the Hello Love album version. For the God of This City version, which is the major feel, which is again in C#, it's a C# chord, and then an A sharp. I'm sorry, a G sharp, and then an A sharp minor, and then an F sharp. You're the God of this city. You're the King of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. And then that's the same both times. So that's if you want to play along with the God of This City version. And that's really the only difference chord-wise. So the rest of the time I'll just stay in the key of D. Alright, the pre-chorus is a B minor, an A, and a G. Or if you want to play it with kind of a different voicing, you can play a B minor up here, which what I'm doing for that is my middle finger is on the fat E string on the 7th fret. My ring finger is also on the 7th fret, but the G string, and then my pinky is on the 7th fret, but the B string. And you just strum right through that, and that's a B minor. And then for the A, you go down to the 5th fret with your index finger, the 6th index finger on the E string, the 6th fret with your ring finger on the G string, and the 5th fret with your middle finger on the B string. And that'll be your B, and then just a normal G. So I'll sing it twice and play it both different ways. There is no one like our God. There is no one like our God. So that's the two different ways to play it. I'd probably suggest staying with one way or the other within the song so that it doesn't really change it up. When you get to the chorus, you're already on a G from the end of the pre-chorus. So to make it sound a little different, because you're going to start on the G, you can play a little D over F sharp and then back to your G, and then an A, and then a D over C sharp, which is just you're keeping the same form and adding your pinky on that bass C sharp, which is the A string 4th fret, and then a G. So that sounds like this. Greater things are yet to come, greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things are yet to come, greater things are still to be done in this city. So there you go, there's the chorus, and then there's also the instrumental part, which comes out of the second big chorus, and you're just going back and forth between a D and a G, and you do that 4 times. The only thing is that the 3rd time, instead of a D, you play a B minor. So that would be sounding like this. In the city, greater things are yet to come, greater things are still to be done here. That takes you back into the pre-chorus. Cool, that should be all you need to know. The only other thing I'd like to suggest to you is that when you're playing this song corporately, where you're singing along with others, that you probably should play it in C, or maybe even as low as B if you want, just because that chorus gets really high. If you're singing it high in the key of D, it would sound like this. Greater things are yet to come, greater things are still to be done in this city. See, that's really high. So if you get down to C, that's more manageable for the rest of the congregation. So that's all I have to tell you about God of this City. Again, it's a really good song, and I hope you enjoy playing it and learning.